Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim, getting on the e-scooter here and down here in Sarasota at the Honda dealer. I'm gonna take a little ride while they service my car and kind of show you around. So why don't we go this direction because it's real close right here. The Honda dealer is right there to my left behind me, and then right next door is a Toyota dealer. And across the street, there's other dealers, Mazda, and different dealerships that you can do all your car shopping down here. That is Tamiami Trail, right out here, the main highway. Look at the cars they've got lined up. Look at all these nice looking vehicles. Guy enjoying his convertible there. So we're going to go on down here and just enjoy a little ride. I still got really good battery left on this. I rode it once. I think I'm going to go back the other way, actually. I want to go back towards Siesta Key Beach. So let's go. All right. Just kind of dialing it in here this morning, going with the flow of traffic. A lot of cars coming in and out of these dealerships. Test drive, service department, whatever. Going to come up here to Honda of Sarasota on my right. That's where my car is being serviced right now. Take about an hour, they said, hour and a half. They always say a little bit longer than it really will be. They still are having a problem with their, I guess, getting their sign because of the hurricane that came through several months ago. There's such a backlog on these signs and everything that everybody needs. Yeah, they got a nice inventory right now. Yeah, I'll drive through there for you. There's a nice dove gray cement color Accord. These are the used cars. All late model, nice looking cars. Coming on around here through the dealership. Some new cars here. Yeah, they got a good inventory. Hey, would you look at that? There's a white Accord like mine. Not a hybrid. I mean, not a touring. I see a lot of white ones and no touring. They can't keep those in stock. Yeah. Let's go on down around here. I think I'm going to shift this thing into a high gear. Let's see what the battery says. Battery says good. Yeah, I like this e-scooter. I can put it in the RV, in the back of my Ford truck, my Super Duty, in the back seat actually, and in the truck bed, of course, and take it with me when I travel or go anywhere, really. And it just makes getting around, exploring, so much nicer. I was talking to my service rider, Jessica. She's a new resident here in South Florida, and she was telling me that her and her family bought e-scooters, and they love them. You can get this e-scooter for $4.99. There's supposed to be a $100 discount for you by using coupon code ST, Sarasota Tim. There was a hiccup in the website applying that discount, and they have not, at this moment, rectified it yet, and promised to email me immediately once it's rectified, and it should be. But this is a SISIGAD, CC God, a CC GAD. I always want to say it wrong. CC GAD. But this is the Aero Max Plus Plus. This is their newest that has the suspension on the front and the rear. That's why they call it a Plus Plus. And since I've owned it, I've really come to appreciate just cruising around at 10. It goes 21 miles an hour. on a medium. But I will switch it over here and we'll take a little faster ride and see what it's like. All right, we're gonna go on up here to the main intersection of, it's called Stickney Point, and it's really Clark Road. It changes names when you cross over this main road here to my left. It's called Stickney Point. But this is the road you would take to I-75, Clark Road. Look at all the cars, man, on this Monday. Don't they have jobs? Oh. Let's see how the battery's doing. 5 digits, and we're gonna take a look right now to see if I wanna even try to crush. Oh, I'm down to 3. There's 2 digits missing. I think what I'll do is stay close by. I'll go to the beach with the car when it's done. And I want to go ahead and go to medium now. And, I mean high. And let's see what that's like. 21 miles an hour. Now I've got some wind in my face. I can tell a difference already. I'm going to be back to the dealer in no time. Oh yeah, this thing is, you don't need to go any faster than that. I'm just kind of almost trying to run the battery down to see what distance you can actually get out of this thing. All right. Everybody was very obliging there. You're definitely visible on this. It's got a light on it, tail light, brake light. Man, this is cruising. This is a world of difference from the medium. Like I said, it's a little fast on the sidewalk because, you know, you come up to one of these cars coming out, or you know, there's a little dip there, something you don't see well. And it has cruise control. I got to figure out, I read the instructions, but I forgot. It'll hold its speed. Remember, I told you, the brakes on this thing are amazing. There's no other word. You're gonna stop. You got to be very careful because they're disc brakes. They're calipers on disc, and there's not a lot of weight to the scooter. I think it's 36 pounds, and then I've got my 200 pounds riding on it. And that's not a ton of weight to try to stop. Wow, this thing can go. Yeah, how fun. Here we are at Madison's 41, whatever that is. Seems like that used to be a Red Lobster. Oh, here we are back at Honda already. Already back here, and we're going to go south of it. You can really almost stop before, you know, you have to put your feet down. This thing, it really stays balanced. Man, this is great. Look at me just zipping around. Hey, here's you a bunch of Jeep Gladiators. Man, he's got them lined up. I got to take you and show you. Look at them all. Look at all these Jeeps. You know, people buy these Jeeps like crazy. They won't be here long. They'll sell them. They got every color. Oh, look, there's more here. These are maybe some pre-owned ones. If they did nothing but sell Jeeps, they would do good. Look at them all. Brand new Jeep. What are they going for? Let me take a look see. Like this one right here, just out of random, it just says Jeep on the side, and I don't know what it says. I can't read. But the price is $50,895 for that one. That's a 4-door hard top. I don't know what the Gladiators bring. Here's a 2-door hard top. These are cool. This one right here's got a total of $32,000. Wow, 20 grand difference almost from that Jeep to this Jeep. And when you look at them, other than got a 4-door, well, that's actually a soft top. Probably comes with a hard top for 50 grand, wouldn't you think? And that's a soft top. Look at that one. Now there's a hard top. Now this Rubicon here, what could that cost? Let's take a look. This Rubicon, I believe, is their top trim level. If I can squeeze in here, I'll give you a price. It's over here on this window here. Now this is the dealer sticker, and it's quite expensive. It's $72,000. I don't know how much they've added. It goes from they've got 27, 3,000, 4,000, $4,500 in additions from the factory sticker. I know you're zoomed in too tight to bring it from, whatever the MSRP is from the manufacturer to the dealer's price of $72,000 for the Rubicon. I think the Rubicon, trying to get out of here. I think the Rubicon is a very, very high demanded model. I do see them around. Now, I had a Toyota 4Runner. Look at all the Rubicons right down here. I had a Toyota 4Runner, and I went to Moab with it. And the 4Runner, in my opinion, is a smoother driving, more of a car than the Jeep. The Jeep is, with a hardtop, it's probably just as good, I guess. And the 4Runner is a very formidable, let me see how much this is. This is a Gladiator. I don't want my scooter to fall over. Hang on. Trying to find nope. It's going to have to be right there. Okay. This one right here is a 4-door Gladiator, and they're bringing in a total of 60, let me see, am I looking at this right? 55,237. So over 50 grand or 50 grand. Everything's 40, 50 grand today, right? But I just wanted to say, I got to give credit where credit's due. Most of these people that buy these are just going to ride up and down Siesta Key Beach here. Not even on the beach probably, which you can't anyway. But they may never see off-roading. But if they do, folks, there isn't anything more formidable than a Wrangler Jeep. You talking about a rock crawler. You talk about something that's got gearing and short wheelbase, narrow, and when it comes off-roading, look at them all. Gosh, look at them all. Wow. I think they're just as thirsty as a 4Runner too. There is no shortage of Jeep Ram right here in South Sarasota. Look at all these Ram trucks. They sell too. They're come a long way. There's another Rubicon. These darn Jeeps are everywhere. Now you got a Kia dealer. So this is a great area to sell cars, to buy cars, and it is a buyer's market now. Look at the inventories. You remember not too long ago, there was no cars on these lots. Look at them, they're stacking up. They're stacking up because they're 50 grand and interest rates are high and people are, still making that $15, $17 an hour, for minimum wage. Gosh, this scooter's fun. Well, we're gonna have to end the video. It's getting a little bit long. And I could just keep going. I wanna look at my battery. My battery's still only missing 2 digits. 2 digit. And I wish I could see what the miles is that I've elapsed. Let's see here. Is it 13? Let's take a look at these Jeeps again and these Rams as we drive by. Then I'll end the video. Yeah. I never thought I'd be interested in one, but they do intrigue me, the Wrangler. They really do. There's like a competition between them and 4Runners, but you're not going to see near as many 4Runners as you do Wranglers on the road. I mean, down here, that's all I see. So many of them. These 1,500 Rams are lined up, ready for sale. They're kind of into the sporty horsepower type thing. They're not a, I mean, they have them, of course they do. They've got, here's a diesel right there for towing. That's a real work truck right there. Might even be pre-owned. But they're really into the sports look on their half-ton, the 1,500. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and end this video. I'll have to shorten it up for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. It is not about any one thing. We talk about everything. We do everything, all we can, because let's stop here. You know what we're going to do. We crush it.